How you doing?
What are we doing with these?
Right, just point it. That's it.
Boom.
Thank you.
Best well, they're paying me the big bucks.
I saw Nick have one.
It was a good effort. You can put a bleep in, that's fine. People love the bleep.
It's a fair long water. Why? Is it M? How do you do M on I never want to see them.
So track limits. Track limits are defined by the white line around the outside of the track on both sides. So any part of the car actually goes over that white line, be it tyre or anything, that is track limits. But we are allowed to use the white and red curbs. So same thing applies with these. Anything over the back side of the edge, no matter how little, over the edge of the curb, that's our lap invalid for track limits. So every time we touch these little sensors or run off and we get pinged by the judge of fact, it automatically removes our lap time. Very good slow-mo. Yeah, don't run on this bit, by the way. Yeah, if you do, you get free pictures though. But yeah, no, in a race you get so many chances, and then you get a 5-second penalty, I think it is, added on to your time at the end. So it's a good incentive not to do it.
The Patch.
The Patch. Oh, it's a place that can make or break you, really.
Can be a scary place.
Scary place, especially if you run fill over with the old stop board. No, so basically post-race, and we do some technical checks at the Patch, which includes ride height, which has got this wonderful flat surface. Not all of them are flat, but we won't mention that. And we get scales, which you weigh the car with the driver in.
Probably in that box.
Which will be in that box now, because the Patch has been
But we're not going to get them out.
And basically, if you're underweight or under ride height, that's it. Out of the race, see you later, ta-ra. Good effort, but no cigar.
Yeah, so the scales are used after race as well, aren't they?
Yeah. We do technical checks after qualifying. We do it actually after FP1, FP2, but that's a team. We do that just
we choose to do that, to make sure that we're in line with the rules and we're not going to get any surprises. As Dan said, ultimately all we want to know is, what are we on this square here, or this rectangle? It doesn't really matter what we are anywhere else, it's this rectangle that counts. So we do a lot of the measurements off this over the weekend to make sure we're legal. We're
within specification.
And your heart always sinks a little bit. You're just on the edge if you have won the race, you're on the podium, and you watch the guy approach with the roller, and you hold your breath, and when it doesn't touch, you can start to celebrate at that point.
You've probably seen people post the checkered flag driving through areas of the circuit we wouldn't normally race on. That's to pick up all the little bits of rubber, because it just gives a bit of a safety margin, because obviously extra rubber on the tyre lifts the car up.
Picks the car up, yeah.
For all those that are wondering why we do that, we've not forgotten how to do it, we're just trying to cheat.
Very good point. Really good point.
Probably. In testing they do.
In testing?
No names to mention.
In testing, certainly you can do what you want. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but if you want to be at the top, if you want to be in the magazine or get the headline, then you're more than welcome. But in race trim, no, ultimately this is what the Patch is here for, is to stop that.
After the drama of Donington, the Battle of Brands is upon us. Welcome everybody to qualifying for round 4 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. Track is only 1.2 miles long. It was the home of the first BTCC race back in 1958.
Hamish looks like he's now pushing on this lap.
Race day here at Brands. We didn't have a great Saturday, if I'm honest. We thought we were going to be better than we were. Qualified P14, but at least I've got my mate Ash who's getting changed. No one wants to see that. He's next to me at P13, so we have to work. That's Dan Camish.
You wanted cooling down.
No, Dan Cam does this quite often. He's very irritating. but we like him because he's actually the fastest NAPA driver here at the moment, so we have to like him. But I hope your left front tyre doesn't explode, Dan. Good luck. Anyway, anyway, this is my teammate, and we're gonna have a lovely race one. Row 7.
Let's go.
We can't do it on our own. Yeah, hard tyre.
Hard tyre?
Hard tyre. We're going for a hard on first thing in the morning.
Putting the hard on.
Yeah. Anyway, see what happens later today.
Saturday at Brands Hatch, round 2. Really well for myself. As a team performance, sort of probably won't go down as one of our best. You know, it's certainly a track that's been dictated a little bit by how much boost you have. Ash having been championship leader, only having 1 second, kind of really hurt. I've got 7, so I'm a little bit sort of in between, which meant I could still do a very good job. Really happy with my laps. P5 on the grid is a good performance. I think I'm very happy with that. And yeah, I think let's see what today brings. It's clearly a very, very hot day. We have 2 soft races and a hard. And it's going to be 3 very tough races for drivers physically in these kind of conditions. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I'm confident that we can have a good race. We've got to get a good start, that's key. The start is going to be really important. So yeah, let's see what we can do.
An outstanding day's racing is set to get underway here in the sunshine of Brands Hatch with round 4 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship, and in the commentary box are Tim Harvey and David Edison.
Lights go red. It is blast off with another good start coming from the BMWs. Also away rapidly was Dan Camish. Dan Camish already up into 3rd. The best of those on that faster, softer tyre. Safety car deployed, safety car is on track. Now Dan Camish got a problem, and all of a sudden, the man to watch is Ash Sutton. And Ash Sutton is up into 3rd then. First time, a maiden win for Daryl De Leon. 2nd is Adam Morgan. For 3rd, Ash Sutton. What a race.
Yeah, so that's 100 podiums, 10th to 3rd. Really pleased with that. Obviously, it's a fantastic way to celebrate the NAPA's birthday, 100 years. So to round it out with my 100th podium in race 2 here at Brands, it's phenomenal.
Well, you still got the championship lead by 5 points as we head to Snetterton. What are your thoughts looking ahead to the next race?
Great. No, obviously, leading the championship is mega, but yeah, the deployment there is one of the biggest deficits throughout the whole calendar. So that's going to be good fun. But that's part and parcel of it. That's how the dice rolls, and the cards we've got there, we need to play them as well as we can.